All right. The interaction or cooperation of two or more organizations, substances, or other agents to produce a combined effect greater than the sum of their separate effects. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. For those that weren't on the call, I want you all to drop it. Gave it away, man. The interaction or cooperation of two or more organizations, substances, or other agents to produce a combined effect greater than the sum of their separate effects. It's okay. Synergy. Synergy. Um, I want us to all realize exactly what that definition means. That definition is the exact example of what it takes for us to be able to be together. DJ added a little too. He says synergism. Synergism? Look, regardless, is needed, right? And so we have to be able to understand that us being able to work in unison, us being able to come together is something that's been able to make us where we're at right now, right? NASA stands for what? Never abandon success again. And so in order for us to be able to understand that we can never abandon success again, we have to first make that decision, first make that acknowledgement to ourselves that this can never stop. I can never go back to where I was when I needed. I should never be able to have to go back to where I was when I wanted. When I wasn't in a position to be able to get anything that I needed, when I wasn't in a position to be able to get access to anything that I wanted. I had to say it twice so everybody really remembers that time of your life. Think about it. Picture it, envision it. The moment in your life that you last remember. I'm not talking about right now because it might be right now for some of you all, but think about a time even before this business where you didn't have access to anything that you needed. And you needed stuff. You needed money. You needed access to millionaires. You needed access to personal development. You needed unity. You needed a group of people that were able to support you. You needed a platform that was going to put you in a position to be able to be selfly independent without the need of anything else, right? And so we have to be able to understand that that's going to be able to come into fruition if you all understand the logistics of this business. In order for you all to be able to understand the logistics of this business, you have to be able to consistently be a student, consistently understand every single aspect that it takes for you to be able to win. That doesn't say that you need to know everything. That's not saying that you need to have everything figured out. That means that you simply need to be able to put yourself down and be in submission of learning, be in submission of growing 1% every single day. Every single day. And that's what it takes for you to be able to have persistency without exception. Persistence without exception. And the reason why I add the without exception line in there is because every single one of us has to understand that most people don't end up quitting. Most people don't end up giving up on themselves. They end up trying a different route because they think that the route that they're on isn't working. That's like you being in a position where, you feel like you're going the right way. You feel like you're in the direction of the success that you want, and you're doing everything that it needs in order for you to be able to get to where you want to go. And then you put yourself in a position to be able to say, I'm not doing the right thing. I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try doing this chairman run a different way. Have any of you all been in a position where you've been running towards where you needed to go, and then for some reason in your head, you felt like you weren't on the right path. You weren't in the right position to be able to have success, and you stopped doing what you were doing before, and then you ended up in the beginning at square one again. But a lot of the times when you all stop listening to others, or you stop listening to yourself and you put yourself back at square one, you think that it's because of somebody else that you are losing now. That's because of the system, or it's because of a mentor, it's because of your peers, or it's because of the signals or the educators, or anything of that nature. But you don't realize that it's all because of yourself. in any type of situation as a leader, in any type of situation as a human being itself, you have to realize that you need to take accountability for every single step of your life, every single step of your process, the good and the bad. I'm gonna be completely transparent and honest. There's never been a time that I blame my time of not having success on anybody else. There's never been a time where I said, oh, it's because my leaders aren't running. Oh, it's because these people aren't doing what they need to do. If I had a pullback, it's not because of anybody in my business. Everything is because of myself. When I'm close to the next level and I need something in this pocket or this pocket or this pocket, I'm not saying, oh, it's their fault that it's not maxed out. Everything starts with me and myself, because if I ever take the blame and put it on somebody else, now I'm not in control. And that's where you all lose yourselves. That's where you all gain anxiety, because anxiety comes from the unknown, and the unknown comes from you saying that something isn't in your control. And if it's not in your control, then it's not in your known. If it's not in control, that means it's not in your known, meaning that the reason why you get anxious, the reason why you get antsy, the reason why you get running all over the place, and you get unorganized and you get spicy and stressed out because you're so close to where you were going, or you were in momentum, and now that it's slowed down, you think that everything that you're doing is wrong, or everything that you're doing is the wrong thing to do, but you don't realize that now it's just a correction. If we're talking about building this business in the same way that we're talking about trading, we have to realize that they coincide a lot of the times together. So if we're talking about a move that happens extremely, extremely fast, can anybody tell me what that move is called in the trading market? The call is maxed out. I love it. Whoa. Somebody's trying to sign out. Impulse. Impulse. And so when we're talking about these impulse moves in the business, I want you all to realize that I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, it might sound crazy, but if you think about growing your business in the same aspects of trading, I guarantee you your stress level will go down completely, because you will have a much better understanding of your process. And what I mean by that is, we all have to understand that we all have impulse moves in our business. Drop a 7 in the chat if you just had an impulse move last month and the month before that. Those last 60 days were impulse moves. Such an impulse move to the point where you feel like you slowed down on your impulse. Okay, that's exactly what I like to say, right? Most, I want to say most of you all, a lot of you all, right? When we're thinking about this time right now, a lot of people might be in this moment, basking in this moment, saying that now everything that they did during that time was wrong, or everything that they're doing now is wrong, and they need to switch up everything. They need to change up everything. They need to go a completely different route. But in reality, family, this is just a what? Can anybody tell? If we're talking about connecting it to the market, can anybody tell me? I don't use that word. Correction. Correction. It's just a correction. It's a correction for you to be able to find a better what? Entry. Or another what? Another, it starts with P. Another position. Or sometimes you want to be popping, so you might pop, you might POP. And so you got to put yourself in a position to also understand that during those times, during those situations, a lot of times you're looking for your breakout. A lot of times you're looking for your breakthrough moment. And in this same situation, in this same aspect, in the same scenario with this business, when you're in your correction phase, excuse me, you have to be able to say, where's my reentry? This is my reentry. This is my correction. This is my time to figure out everything that I can improve on, all of my strengths, and go even crazier with those. Master those strengths as much as you possibly can. Figure out exactly what is happening in the market. Figure out exactly what is happening in your business before it gets too bad, because a lot of the times your business might be moving so rampant and so fast that you might start losing track of what it is that you need to do in order to be able to maintain and sustain that business. Just how a lot of you all might be in a position where you see something going in an impulse, and you might add a bunch of positions. Think about this. The business shot, the market shot up. You had one position in, it shot up, you thought it was gonna keep going, you added 2-3 more positions in. But the way that God works, he's funny. The way that God works is extremely funny. Instead of you being in a position where you added those extra 3-4 positions and the market shot completely the other way, it shot down drastically. Every time that you took an inch, you took a mile. Those times when you saw the market moving where you wanted to, or the times where you saw your business going in the way that you wanted, and then you started to do things that were over the top. You weren't being humble. You weren't sticking to your 5 pillars. You weren't sticking to the basics and the foundations. You weren't sticking to risk management in the market. So instead of the market completely reversing, you put yourself in a position, God puts you in a position where it says, you know what, I'm going to give you a chance to correct yourself. I'm going to give you a chance to be able to fix up and wait for that breakthrough. But during that time when you're waiting for that breakthrough, I want to see that you actually learn more about yourself. I want to see that you actually take the time and be more smart with the logistics of your business. And I'm going to be completely honest, this next individual has been completely mapped out with his logistics. Completely in a position where he understood the severity of being able to make this happen. And I really wasn't even supposed to talk this long. It was long. It seems longer than it was just because we started so late. But I wanted this call to be simply for this next individual right here. And I love the fact that it's been maxed out. And it's been maxed out for a reason. It's been maxed out because everybody understands his story. When it doesn't make sense to so many others, people like DJ come around and make their process and their journey make sense. Instead of them being in a position where they're trying to figure out everything that they're doing wrong, everything that they're doing, why aren't they winning? Why aren't people like DJ or Trey or Glow winning just yet? Or Bishop winning? Why aren't they chairman just yet? Will I ever go chairman? Will I be here for this long amount of time, but you don't realize that it's all a testament of your journey. It's all a test to see if you're actually built for this, because the way that God works, he makes it so the people who wait the longest, the people who are consistent for the longest, they end up having such a jump in their business, such a jump in their growth in a fast amount of time that the wait was worth it. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm pretty sure that DJ can tell you all that that wait was worth it. It made him savor that moment so much more. But it also made him realize at that moment that he dreamt of every single day was just a moment, not of a pit stop, but a moment of more belief for him. Him seeing his back office change was just a moment where he believed that he can do even more than he did before. Not just a pit stop at 10,000, because he knows it's another 20-something thousand left on that bag. And so I need everybody to have your pens and your papers out. I need you all to blast the chats. I need y'all to give it up for the man himself, the man of the hour, the man of the week. Bro, the chat is blinking. I ain't gonna lie to you. The chat is like, I can't even see one person's chat. Next person coming so fast. I can't. I can't even see it. But family, look, I need you all to keep giving the love out. I need you all to keep giving it up for my boy, Chairman 10 DJ. Oh, I can teach him the chairman handshake on the call. Oh, I bet. Double tap, pinky, and then cross the thumb, and then hop on. Let's get it. Let's get it! Bow, bow, bow. Hold on. Talk to me. Let me turn my brightness up. Let me get right. That's why I was looking bogus.
Chat up.
Wow.
Blow the chat
see myself.
Yeah, we right. Let's get it, family. Let's get it. I better not see another person fall off the car. Get it back to 400. We got it. There we go. Talk to me in the chat, man. Talk to me in the chat. Let's get it, family. Woo! We live. Man, hold on, family. First NASA training as the Chairman 10. Come on now, family. How y'all feeling, family? Happy Sunday. It's May 23rd. I ain't gonna lie, it's story time. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely story time. A lot of y'all know my story, but it's story time. I'm gonna be honest. It's definitely story time. Let me go ahead and spotlight my camera. It is story time. Let's get. Perfect. Y'all good in the chat, family. Y'all good. Y'all are good. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all, family. NASA to the moon. I promise you, we're getting to the bag. $1 million year. 2021 is a $1 million year, $1 million plus year for NASA investments, family. But y'all good in the chat. I promise you, we're good in the chat. Let's get it. Real quick, family. Real quick. I'm about to go ahead and dive into this, man. Like I said, happy Sunday. It's your boy DJ. No longer Platinum 5000. No longer saying I'm DJ Anderson, Platinum 5000 investor from Trade House Investment Group. My name is DJ Anderson, Chairman 10 investor within NASA Investment Group. It's up and it's stuck. Chairman 25 loading in the next 30 days. Do not blink. Please do not blink. It's like that on this side. I promise you, it's like that on this side. But no, real vibes, family. It's crazy. This last week has been more than surreal. I seen myself turn into a whole different person this whole last week. Like literally seeing myself transform from last Sunday, right? Literally 7 days ago, I seen myself transform into an entirely different person. I've been this person, it's been in me, but God finally brought it out of me, family. God has finally brought it out of me. Man, like I said, it's story time, y'all. I want to date this back to 2019. I want to date this back to 2019 when my brother TJ Spencer, Chairman 25, brought this opportunity to me. It's crazy just to look at, my last 2 years within this business. Crazy that I started this business on a hospital bed. Literally had a knee surgery. I used to be a college athlete, played basketball full time. And now I see myself having a knee surgery, and boom, everything went bad. I signed up, I joined the business, fresh out of a surgery, still on the hospital bed. Didn't even get into the wheelchair yet. And it's just crazy that decision that I made that day, that decision that I wanted to go ahead and take this business to the next level, that was the day that I made 6 figures. I made 6 figures on a hospital bed. A lot of people might look at me crazy, like, how did you make 6 figures on a hospital bed? Because that's the day I made the decision to win. That's the day I joined the best investment group within the world. That's the day I joined the best educational platform within the world. That's the day I joined and put myself around the best like-minded individuals within the mother world. No cap. The world, I ain't gonna cuss on this call, but I'm feeling good. I am feeling good. I ain't gonna cuss though. I'm feeling good. I ain't gonna cuss, but family, please understand, family, please understand that it started on that day, right? It started on that day. And just moving through my journey, moving through everything going on. Like I was that individual, I was that self-starter individual. Like I kid you not, having crutches or not, having me being on crutches, me not being able to move around like I want to, me not playing the sport that brought me to that university in the first place, I still was the self-starter. I was still getting on every Zoom call. I was still taking my pain medicine, still little weary-headed, still plugging into every call. And I promise you, family, that's what set me apart from so many different people. My first couple of days in the business, right? Literally, I remember this conversation. I literally remember this conversation. My mother drove down to my university, made sure that I was good after my surgery. I signed up. We were eating food. This is me going back to campus. We were eating food. My leg was all wrapped up. I told her, like, Mom, I'm about to be rich off this Forex stuff. I'm about to get rich off this Forex stuff. Like, literally, same day I joined, I told her I'm about to get rich off of this. Literally, I didn't make a profit yet, nothing. Skeptical, but I said it. I promise you I did. I said it. And just moving through my journey, going through everything, right? Couple weeks in the business. I was on crutches, family. Literally, you can go to my Instagram now. You can scroll all the way to the bottom of my page, right? You can see my shooters in my apartment with me on campus. I was on crutches, right? Shout out to Cam, right? Shout out to Will, shout out to Z, shout out to Alana, right? Made my first Forex video. It's very simple, very simplistic. I seen Ian Jackson, I seen Bryce, I seen all these leaders within Trade House talking about make content, show people that this is what you're doing, right? Boom, I listened. They had the success that I wanted. I listened. I was on crutches. I didn't even show you all that I was on crutches, but boom, that was the first time I really put myself out there. Little did I know then that they said that this is probably one of the latest Trade House videos that's in Trade House to this day. Like, this was 2019, family. This is 2019. Literally, this is 2019. Cameron in the chat right now, he said, I remember, dog, I told them to pull up to the crib. We didn't even have anything yet. I told them to pull up a demo account, pull up your notes, pull up the Japanese candlestick app. Literally, like, I wanted to make it make sense for everybody who was watching, but it didn't even make sense for us yet. But I was listening. What am I asking questions for? What am I being skeptical for if I was broke? I couldn't afford to be skeptical. I just listened to what they were saying and just continually moving throughout my journey. I'm on crutches walking throughout campus. Literally, crutches walking throughout campus. I'm launching the business on crutches, going to class. I'm launching the business. I'm stopping people. I'm telling them about what's going on, how I just made this much money in class. People have been asking me, how long have you been doing this? About a couple of weeks. People are literally telling me, bro, you sound like you've been doing this for years, for months. Sound like you're very passionate about this, because I knew then and there that this is what's going to change the game. I promise you, family, a lot of people are so skeptical when they come into this space that they think that they have to see all these illustrious results before it's going to blow up for them. This business made so much sense for me before I had anything. Literally, before I had anything, this business made sense for me. I promise you I did, right? And moving along, family, like that, everything started making sense. Platinum 150 pop, Platinum 600 pop, right? Shout out to my boy Bishop, like literally came into this business neck and neck, joined the day after him. Literally, like shout out to I ain't gonna lie, family. I did this when I first hit P5, I'm gonna do it when I hit C10. My boy Bishop about to be at Chairman 10 in the next 5 days. I told him the same thing when I hit Platinum 5,000. I need you at Chairman 10. I'm gonna tell him the same thing on this call. I need him at Chairman 10. Everybody else in my back office, same thing. No cap, same thing. Literally, right? So we're going within the business, within the business, family. And I'm ranking up. Boom. Here comes summertime. Summertime in Chicago had an event, Platinum 1000 event. Bishop was a P600. Glow was a P150. Ian was a P2000, right? JD couldn't make it out to the event. Life issues, right? Still multiple things going on after that event, right? Multiple things. I had another surgery, family. I had a stomach surgery right after that event. My appendix popped, right? My appendix burst in my stomach. I'm going through it right after the event. I burst my appendix. Didn't know what was going on. Literally didn't know what was going on. And family, guess who pulled up to my bedside after the surgery? Drop it in the chat. Guess who pulled up on my bedside after the surgery? Let me know. Not just one person either. Not just one person. Literally. Right. No, they got it. The whole squad, family. The NASA family pulled up. The NASA family pulled up. Literally, like I'm talking about way back when, family. Like I'm talking about back then. Ian Jack, P2000. Me, P1000. Trey Mack, P600. Bishop, P600. Glow, P150. Everybody else, not in the business. Me, Glow, Andrea, Bishop, everybody else, not in the business. Like Real life changing stuff, family. But after that surgery, boom, after that surgery, the Trade House family was by my bedside. My team was by my bedside. I knew right then and there that, all right, babe, this is bigger than what I think it is. The family was there. Why do you all think that my specific team name is called Forever a Millionaire, AKA fam? My organization is built on family. I promise you, my organization is built on family, right? Connection, relationships, wealth building together. Our name ain't fam for no reason. Y'all didn't see fam take over NASA group chats the entire week for no reason. Y'all didn't see us blowing up the chat for no reason. Y'all didn't see those Forever a Millionaire flyers for no reason. Because it's like that on this end, you know? And that's why I got the deepest connection with this business, family. That's why I got the deepest connection with you all on this call. Deepest connection to Trey House. I'm forever indebted. I gave up so much for this business. I gave up so much because I seen a family aspect. I seen people willing to stay up 5 o'clock in the morning to go ahead and mastermind how we're going to take out and, touch our first million in the next 2 years. That's family, right? That's literally family. I promise you. All right, so maneuvering faster and faster, maneuvering closer, right? Boom. Smashed out Platinum 1000, smashed out Platinum 2000 after I Am 1 in Atlanta in July. Smashed out P2000. Boom. Come back to school. Smash out Platinum 5000 in September of 2019. September 20 something 2019. 5 days after JD hit Platinum 5000. Hit Platinum 5000. Not gonna lie, like I thought Chairman was done that same month, same week following, right? Got so close to Chairman, really got like 30 away from Chairman 10 in 2019. Mind you, it only took me 6 months to hit P5000. I was in it. It took me 6 months to hit P5000. Chairman 10 I was 30 away in 2019. Literally, 30 away, right? But you got to understand something. God's not going to give you something that you're not ready for. God is not going to give you something that you're not ready for. I wasn't ready for Chairman 10. I was enrolling people like crazy. I promise you, I remember those days. I enrolled 12 people in a day, 13 people in a day. Me and Bishop, me and Trey Mack, everybody, all the leaders in the org going tick for tack. Hey, I got 10 today. I got 11 today. Bro, we're going crazy right now. I got this many today. Outbeat me this day. Like, I remember those days. But my intention wasn't there. My impact wasn't there. I was hanging up on people to enroll a new person. I just enrolled somebody. We both just got the email. I bet I'm gonna call you back real quick. I gotta sign somebody else back up. I forgot to text him the whole week. God was not gonna give me something that I was not ready for. I got close to it. The hype, the recognition was there, but I wasn't ready for Chairman. I wasn't ready for Chairman for 20 months. God had to develop me for 20 months. God had to put me through trials and tribulations for 20 months. Right? A lot of people, I sacrificed my scholarship at Platinum 5000. I was that confident that I was about to hit Chairman 10. I walked into my coach's office and told him that I don't want my full ride scholarship anymore. I told him that I'm cool on the reason why I got to college in the first place. You can have it back. I'm making $5,000 a month now. You're good. I told him that, literally. And I still had a lesson to learn. God still took it all back from me. God still took it all back from me right after the biggest sacrifice, right after everybody looking at me crazy. You gave up your scholarship? What you doing? How you gonna pay for school? I don't know. Chairman, I don't know. We rich forever. I was able to do that. Then everything got took away from me. God is not gonna give you something that you're not ready for, but God also gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. God also gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. It didn't make sense. Giving up my scholarship didn't even make sense. You can ask Bishop, you can ask anybody in my business around that time. It did not make sense. I was hesitant forever. Should I walk to my coach's office right now? How am I going to tell this man that I don't want my scholarship? They're revolving the offense around me this year. They're telling me that I'm the go-to player. We're running everything through me. And then I'm boom. Coach, I'm not playing no more. Like, I didn't even know how I was going to have that conversation, but I did it. Boom. Month later, pull back. God took everything. Not everything, but a lot of it. He took a lot of it, right? Didn't make sense. He took a lot of it, but it didn't make sense. Like, dang, okay, I thought this was lit. I thought this was just going to, this was the first time we've seen all of this, right? This is our first time for all of this. Everybody felt that pullback. I don't even like saying that word. That's business. Pullback is not a thing. That's business. no business has nothing, no good business doesn't have what we went through. So I don't like saying that word, but for this call's sake, I'm gonna tell you all that. But no good business does not have what we went through. We had an up and down stage. But during the up and down stage, I promise you, I learned so much, right? I learned a lot. It took me 20 months to really learn what I needed to learn, but I learned a lot. Every phone call, every late night conversation, every Zoom call, right? Every time I told my friends I couldn't go out, every time I had to cut somebody off, every relationship that got weaker because I got closer with my business, it all made sense during those times, right? That's 2019. Fast forward to 2020, right? Let's fast forward to 2020, man. COVID hit, right? COVID hit. It was hard for a lot of us. We're entrepreneurs. Trade House was built off the in-person vibes, right? NASA was built off the in-person vibes, the B&Bs, the link-ups. It was kind of hard at the time because we didn't have those capabilities. We couldn't be in a room over 5+ people, right? It was hard at those times, but we found the way still, right? We found the way, right? 2019, I got closer again, right? This is when that second wave of my business started coming in, right? Trey Mack started turning up, Ben Jackson, right? James Qualla, right? Megan Page, Alana. So all these people within my business are smacking. I came to the point where I got 4 Platinum 5000s within my business during this year. 4 Platinum 5000s joined my business and turned my business to the upside during this year. 4. You only need 7 to 10 Platinum 1000s to go chairman. I got 4 Platinum 5000s joining my business and in my business in that same year. And God still didn't give me chairman. He still didn't give me chairman, right? So I had so much growing and developing to do within that time period. So much growing and developing to do within that time period, right? I'm not gonna lie, I got a little big-headed. I got 4 Platinum 5000s, chairman's done. I started kicking it. I had the luxury to go to pop out with Ian Jackson, Chairman 50. Shout out to my brother. He showed me a lot of different things throughout his life. He showed me what it really felt like to be a chairman within this organization. The lifestyle, the freedom, being able to go out and tell your homie, bro, you don't got to pay for this. I got it. You had the last thing. Like, they showed me all these different things, but the only thing is I wanted to be a chairman so bad that I started to be a chairman too early. I started to be a chairman too early. I thought the content and the penthouses and the house shopping with Ian and the house shopping with Bryce Thompson and being with Joshua Stewart, being with all these chairmen, living from LA to Phoenix to Atlanta, doing all these world tours in 2020. I thought that that's what was going to give me the chairman. I thought showing the lifestyle through my lens to my team was going to give me the chairman. I really thought that. Another pullback happened. Another slippery slope within my business, because my team was, you got to understand, your team, your business is just not going to do what you say. They're going to do what you do. But if I'm telling everybody to get on Zoom calls, plug in, and if I'm not doing the same thing, why would my business grow? Why would my business elevate? Right? Sometimes we can't jump in the hot water too early. Sometimes we can't elevate too early. It's not going to work like that. I tried to elevate a little bit too early, family. A little bit too early. I'm gonna give you all the real, raw, and uncut. Fam, you gotta understand, when I hit Platinum 5000, when I was lit within the business, I hit Platinum 5000 with the chairman, with C25 Steph, C25 Brianna C, right? All these different multiple leaders at C25, C50, C100 in the business right now, I hit those levels with them in 2019. I was talking to P5000 Andrea the other day. I was the only person around that time that hasn't hit chairman yet. I was probably one of the only people around that time who hasn't hit chairman, who hit P5000 in 2019. I was probably the only one who did not hit chairman yet, who didn't give up on the business. About the only one, and I had to live with that. I had to live with that. You know, I had to live with people being able to go to I am too, right? Going to these next conventions, being able to be on the chairman stage, being able to sit in the chairman section, but I'm still in the P5 section. Like, I slowly started to realize, like, back then when I hit P5, right, when we was at I Am One in Atlanta, right, at the Four Seasons Hotel, when we was in the ballroom, when you was a P5, you got to speak on stage. It was multiple P5s. There was very few chairman 10s within Trey House, right? Everybody was a P5000, but the next event, I Am Too. Okay, everybody's chairmans. P5s get the luxury of sitting in the front. Next couple events, right? It's chairman 25s, chairman, multiple chairmen on the stage. The P5 came less and less, not less important, but it wasn't the same as it was in 2019, right? But I'm still in my same position, right? I'm still within my same position. And that was, I ain't gonna lie, it came to the point where it started eating me inside. I got the fear of missing out. I did. I started getting the fear of missing out. Like, how is everybody that I leveled up with maneuvering way faster than me, and I'm still in the same position? I gotta fix up. Something has to change. But a lot of people aren't willing to have that conversation with themselves, right? A lot of people aren't willing to have that conversation, connect with God. A lot of people aren't willing to sit down and write everything out. I don't care how many people you have in your business. A lot of people aren't willing to sit down in the crib and write down every single person in their business, every billing date, right? Every package add-on, right? Every time somebody goes IBO, a lot of people aren't willing to do those things. But I got tired of my current situation. I got disgusted with being the same position that I was in for the longest, right? But a lot of people will confuse me saying me getting tired of my current position. A lot of people will confuse me saying that and not having gratitude. Family, through this entire process, I was grateful. More grateful now than then, but I was grateful. Do not confuse me saying that I got disgusted with me being in the same state with not being grateful for going through what I went through. Don't confuse it. Because without gratitude, you can never get to new levels. You have to be grateful for the things that you already have. You have to be grateful for the trials, the pullbacks, the leader conversations, the arguments you're having with your downlines, right? The events that don't go the right way. The people's that only one person showing up to the event. You have to be grateful for all those situations to get the packed out rooms, to get the 500 plus people in your back office, to have the $10,000 trading week. You have to go ahead and be grateful for those things. And that's what I came to realize. That's when I started doing the most this year. I started doing that the most this year. I started reading the Bible more. I started getting closer with my faith. I started building a better routine. I started doing these things because if I want to talk about 5-star business, if I want to be a 6-figure earner within this space, why am I moving like I'm only going to be able to make 4 to 5? Why am I only moving with a 4 to 5 figure stature if I'm talking about 6 figures? I got to buckle down. I got to express the most gratitude. I have to express the best leadership characteristics that I possibly can. And this one started to click. 2020, I promise y'all, like I'm about to tell you, if you read my Instagram post, if you watch my Instagram story, you will see how God aligns success when it's on his time. You will see how God can really align something, whether it's numbers-based, whether it's dates, whether it's coincidences. Its alignment is crazy. When it's on God's time, it's crazy. When you think it's on your time, it's probably forced. It don't feel the same. It doesn't hit the same. But when it's on God's time, it's crazy. So many signs, so many feelings, so many connections. Like it was crazy, literally. I remember talking, like, it's crazy. I'm gonna say this first before I go into how it was crazy. Family, understand that NASA, we about to go so crazy this year. We about to go so crazy this year. Understand that, JD, bro, I hope you listen to me. You got some crazy connections and relationships within your organization, bro. I can literally talk to every single P5 within your chat, bro, within your back office. We can top it up and we can game plan C750 for you, bro. You got that within your back office. And I was literally game planning C10. I'm talking to Hamilton. I'm talking to Leo. I'm talking to James. I'm talking to Bishop. I'm talking to Key. I'm talking to Bree. I'm talking to all these different people within this. And I knew it was done off rip, just off of getting different perspectives, just off of getting different alignment and understanding and different ideas, right? I knew it was done, but it came so surreal, right? It came so surreal last week, all right? It came too surreal last week, right? I'm gonna tell you all how it happened. I don't wanna be on here all day, but I'm gonna tell you all how it happened, right? Last Sunday, family, today is Sunday, right? Today is Sunday. Last Sunday, I kind of got like a weird urge, like a weird feeling in my body. I can't really explain it, but it was a weird feeling. It was good. It was a good feeling, but a very weird feeling in my body. I'm like, oh, okay. Right before my team call, right before my Sunday team call, planning out the weekly preparation for my, this following week. I got that weird feeling. And then I just got on that call and I spazzed. Like, I just put everything on the table. Like, I said on the call with the utmost confidence, this is about to be the best trading week. This is about to be the best building week. This is about to be the best overall week to come. Like, I don't know. I felt I got a very weird feeling in my body, but it happened, all right? So as we're maneuvering through the week, I had a launch pad with the team. We had a launch pad with my squad. Everybody's pulling up. The teams are pulling up. Prospects are pulling up for a week straight, right? Shout out to the newest P2000, Mylan Smith. Shout out to your moms being able to go ahead and put out in the Airbnb. We turned the crib into a launch pad. Her mom, she in the business too. She about to go hit P150. But yeah, shout out to her, right? We was able to be in the launch pad in the crib for a week straight, right? Mind you, on this Sunday, before I went out there, right? I went out to the B&B like at 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock at night, right? Just to get ready for the next day, pip some breakfast on Monday, so on and so forth. I was about 12,000 GV away from chairman, 12,000, 13,000 GV away from chairman. If you know, you know. That's like, let me see, 12,000 GV divided by 150. That's about 80 some people, 80, 85 people, all right? Between 80 and 90 people, because I don't know exactly what it was, but it was 12,000 something, right? So like 80 to 90 people away from chairman. I'm like, okay, this is still gonna be the best week ever, but okay. Getting to the launch pad, we locking in, pips and breakfast, right? We're going to sleep every day within this launch pad, y'all, every single day. Y'all can attest to whoever was at the launch pad with us. Let them know in the chat. We were going to sleep at like 5 a.m., waking up 4 or 5 a.m., waking up at 7 a.m., early, getting ready for pips and breakfast. But you know that you're in it. Like, you could say that we were tired. You could say that, like, how do you do it? But when your dreams and when your aspirations and your goals are keeping you up, ain't no sleep. You're not even tired like that. You're tired, but like you get a little boost to get up. Your dreams are too close. Your aspirations, the things that you're trying to get done are way too close. You can't really sleep, right? You can't really sleep at night, all right? So we're getting up every day, boom, getting to the phones, making money. Like, I kid you not, everybody in that crib that week, I said we're gonna have the best trading week. Everybody in the crib had a $500 plus week that week. Everybody, the new people, new family. My boy Vontae just hit P150, had a $1,500 trading night in 30 minutes. $1,500 off HFX in 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, yeah, I knew it was gonna be one of those weeks. I knew this was gonna happen. Like, everybody getting to the bag. Everybody. Instantly posting, instantly letting people know, prospects pulling up. Next thing you know, boom, P150 pop, P600 pop, another P150, another P600. More money being made, more money being made. And as all of this is going on, GV just moving. That remaining next to chairman, it says platinum 5,000, chairman 10. This is the remaining GV you need. That 12,000 just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Put the GV in the bag, it's looking just like that. Literally, the GV was going in the duffel bag all throughout the week. All throughout the week, I look up, it's Thursday. I'm 3,000 GV away. Went from like 12,000 something to 3,000 GV away, right? About 4 days. Okay? 4 days. 3,000 GV away. Okay, I bet. This really about to happen. I'm calling JD, I'm calling Ian, I'm calling Bishop, I'm calling Trey, I'm calling everybody like, I bet, what you think that we should make happen? What do you think that we should do? Like, and they giving me ideas. They telling me like, bro, you should do this, you should do this. I'm like, you already know I'm in student mode. I'm applying it. I'm sending audio messages. I'm hitting up the flyer guy. I'm hitting up everybody. Like, let's put this together. Come on, this has to happen. I feel like this is on God's timing right now. This has to happen. Everything was happening. I'm hitting up everybody's phone. Like, come on, bro, we got to be on the same page right now. All right, it's Thursday night. Boom, 3,000 GV away. Woke up Friday. Boom, pull back to 4,000 GV. Pull back to 4,000 away. I'm like, okay, not too bad. Not where I want it to be, but not too bad. All right, 4,000 GV away. But on that Friday, right? That was on that Friday. Let me see. Do I got the screenshots? Right. Matter of fact, I'm getting my dates wrong. This was Friday. This happened. Saturday, when I woke up, and it was actually 4,000 GV away. This was Friday. It was 3,000 away. Saturday, it was 4,000 GV away. I'm like, okay, this is about to happen. This was Saturday. This was literally Saturday. All right. I'm looking, I'm like, okay, this is about to happen. I'm calling GD, I'm calling JD, I'm calling all these different people. I'm telling them this, I'm asking like, bro, what should I be doing? What's next? What's the next best thing to do? I'm on the E-way, I'm leaving the launch pad, I'm going back to my crib downtown Chicago, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna happen today. All right. Pulled everything out the bag. Pulled every trick out the bag. All right. I'm doing all the phone work. I haven't picked up the phone so much in the day before. I got two phones, y'all. Like, if y'all don't know, I got two phones. Right? I was on the phone, I was on a three-way on this call, on this phone, on a four-way on this phone, muting people on this one, like, yeah, I bet this is that package. Boom. Yeah, you got to do this. Mute. I bet. Sign up. I bet this is how you get this add-on. This is how you get this. Boom. Like, like I was in the trenches all day, back to back. Like, literally the best phone work in the world. Literally, right? Literally. Every update, I'm checking, the numbers are dropping down, right? And the specific update, the 10 o'clock update, changed it all for me. The 10 o'clock update literally changed the game for me. Before the 10 o'clock update, family, I was like 2,980 GV away. 2,980 GV away, right? After the 10 o'clock update, right? Well, during the 10 o'clock update, I was playing basketball in my crib with one of my newest P1000s, Reggie, P150, Vontae, Keontae, P2000 Loading, right? We was chilling in the crib, we was playing ball. Came back, checked my phone, right? I was just like, all right, but I got to get my nerves off of this real quick because I was too anxious. Like, I was pacing around the crib, I had to get my mind off of it. Came back, updated the phone. Guess how far my GV was away? Remember, I was 2,980 from Chairman. Guess how far I was? A couple people know already. Drop it in the chat. Somebody said it. I was 225 GV away. 225 away. Went from 2,980 to 225 away. In an update. In one update. Literally, in one update. I'm like, okay. Wow, I bet. This is really happening tonight. Okay, I bet. Locked in. The team I'm telling the team, pull up. Everybody pull up to the crib. Like, pull up to the crib. Like, it's going down tonight. Like, we're literally finna make it happen tonight. No cap. Matter of fact, I gotta show y'all something. And this is when the alignment really happened, y'all. This is when the alignment really happened, right? I was 225 GV away, but I told you all, God works in mysterious ways. God gives you signs in mysterious ways, all right? So understand this, right? I'm gonna wait till it loads, but 225, that's a weird number in my case, right? If you know, you know. Back when I joined the business back then, it was $225 to get started, all right? I joined when it was $225 to get started, all right? So that kind of transpired. That was a number that I could reconcile with. Like, it was $225 to get started, all right? And what else was kind of crazy, y'all, is that I was 225 away GV from Chairman 10, but in one of my videos that I made in 2019, October, I'm gonna show you all. Let's see if I can see this. I'm gonna show you all this. Watch this. 225. Hold on. Did y'all see that? 225. Y'all see that? You see how God kind of works and just throws it out there? Video, 2019, P5000, 225. Remaining update when it all made sense, 225. But I'm about to tell you all something even crazier. I'm gonna tell you all something even crazier. I was 225 GV away, boom, went out and closed 4 more elites before the 2 o'clock update. I knew Chairman was done. I knew for a fact Chairman was done. I got 4 more elites, right? 4 more elites, only needed 225 GV. 4 more elites, I knew it was done. Boom, 2 o'clock update hit. Shout out to the newest P1000, right? Pookie, my sis, Mariah, whatever you want to call her. My sis hit Platinum 1000. She said the update hit it. She said, I'm on the island, don't play with me. I'm like, oh yeah, it's up. Chairman's done. She hit, I know I'm finna hit. So the whole team crowding around, we getting ready. We got the Dreams and Nightmare, Meek Mill in the background. They're setting the tone. Boom, we hit rank report. If you've seen it on my Instagram story, we turned up. I screamed to the top of my lungs. It was in the back office. that screen flipped, Chairman 10. Chairman 25 Loden was in the back office, right? All the ups and downs, all the trials and tribulations, it made sense. But this is the craziest part, y'all. This is the craziest part. Y'all thought that 225 was a coincidence or a crazy thing? Understand this, family. I hit chairman on May 22nd of 2021. I hit chairman on May 22nd, 2021, right? My birthday was April 22nd, 2021. I turned 23 years old on April 22nd, 2021. So I hit chairman a month after my birthday and a month after I got my new crib downtown Chicago, a month, right? And understand this. I graduated from college. I'm gonna show you all. I can't make it up, y'all. I promise you, I can't make it up. What does this date say down here? If you can see this, what does that date say right there? I know it's backwards, but what does that date say? May 22nd, 2020. What did I do? I graduated from college. I graduated from college on May 22nd, 2020. I hit Chairman 10 on May 22nd, 2021. God. Yeah. Oh yeah, I ain't done. God, you playing favorites right now? God, like, are you playing favorites with me? Did I do something right? Are you trying to reward me? Like, what's up? Come on, like, God, you doing it. Like, literally, I'm saying this throughout the week. Like, God, you really playing. I can't forget about the Yahoo Finance article that happened the same week. I made Yahoo Finance the same week. Chairman happened the same week. Come on now, the same. And what's crazy, family, remember that 225 number we're talking about? What's 225 backwards? 522. 522. May 22nd.
Bust their head.
Oh, snap. Hold on. Damn.
Do you believe?
Hold on. The chairman's tears. Hold on. The chairman's tears. I wasn't expecting these. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you believe?
I wasn't expecting these, but look. Stay down for the come up, man. No cap. Stay down for the come up, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, 522.
So you don't play with him.
Real talk, man. Like, stay down for the come up. Gratitude can do so much for you, I promise you.
Yeah, I see it, man.
I promise
Gratitude.
you. Yeah, you got the gratitude on.
Gratitude.
Like,
man.
it's crazy. That's a full circle moment. No cap, y'all. Like, when I tell you what's on God's timing, it's never on your timing. And this is the biggest thing that I learned. Not only did I graduate college on May 22nd, 2020, I hit Chairman 10, May 22nd, 2021. I did graduate school then, but I feel like the reason I hit Chairman is because I graduated from the school that God put me through. I graduated from God's school. Every level, you got to learn something new. Every level, you got to figure out what God's trying to teach you, because he's not going to give you the next level if you don't figure out what you need to learn on the one that you're at. He's not going to give it to you. And I feel like I graduated on, again, May 22nd, 2021. I graduated school May 22nd, 2020, but I graduated from God's school on May 22nd, 2021. I graduated. He gave it to me. He gave me my diploma. The back office was the best diploma in the world. I promise you. He gave it to me. Literally, like, I felt it. From that Sunday, I felt that urge through my body. On that Sunday, I felt that when I said this is going to be the best week in a minute, God already knew what he was doing. He already knew what was done. What you say, work like it's up to you, but pray like it's up to God. Come on now. And when we just getting started, literally, May 24th, Chairman 25 will be done. I will have 5 Platinum 5000s within my organization. 5 Chairman 10s within my organization. Chairman 25 will be done May 24th. Chairman 50, Chairman 100, minimum at the end of 2021. Because it took me 20 months to graduate school. It took me 20 months. Right? And that was the best 20 months of my life, regardless if I was running other people's races, regardless if I was looking at other people come in and hit Chairman 10 before me, and I was in a business a whole year before them, regardless of all those up downs, the arguments with my leaders. the structure that I felt like I was missing within my business, right? The energy, the excitement I feel like I was missing from my leaders. It still made sense. It still was all a part of my process. It was still all a part of the plan, his plan, not mine. Hitting Chairman 10 in 2019 was my plan. That was my goal. May 22nd, 2021 was his. Literally. That's when he said that this is when you're probably gonna graduate from learning what I gotta teach you. I learned that day. I learned that this business everything's not gonna happen on your time. You can work your butt off. Work like it's like you can continue working, and it still might not happen on your time. It might not. I promise you it might not, but you have to understand that you have to be grateful for everything that you're going through. Literally. A lot of people lack gratitude within today's society. A lot of people lack it. A lot of people swear they want to compare it to so many other people's races. They want to be lit like this person. They want to prove to this person that they're doing this, but they don't even be appreciative for what they have in front of them. Why do you think something else new should come into your life? Why do you think you deserve something else new when you're not grateful for the people that's in your back office? You're not grateful for the profits that you had. You're not even grateful for the stop loss that you hit yesterday. Somebody would die and love to be in a position to where they can hit stop loss and trade again. But we're not even grateful for it. I had to realize that my clothing brand is not just called Gratitude Chicago. Gratitude is not just tatted on my skin. I had to realize that gratitude it's been a way of life that I've been living, but this business brought gratitude. It 10x that word for me. This business 10x the word gratitude for me. It really allowed everything to just come together. Gratitude is the number one currency. Gratitude is the key to all your problems. On top of hard work, on top of desire, on top of faith, right? On top of consistency. Gratitude is the key to all of your problems. Because once you're grateful for everything that everything that you have already, you're gonna allow everything new to come into your life. But on the verge of everything new coming into your life, you're gonna already be grateful. I mean, you're gonna already be hardworking. You're gonna already be consistent because you already know those new things are coming into your life. You already know that six-figure business is coming because you're grateful for your business only having 3 people in it. You know for a fact that you're going to be a 6-figure earner because you're grateful for the 12 people in your business. You know for a fact Chairman 100 is done at the end of this year because I'm grateful for being a Platinum 1000. I already know it's done because I'm grateful for what's going on now. Literally, right? And that's how it played out, y'all. Right? That's literally how it played out. I'm not gonna lie. NASA family, Forever a Millionaire, everybody. Like, I truly love y'all, man. Like, literally, like, things don't be making sense. Like, the relationships I had to cut off, me just being in the crib and just when I'm not talking to my team, I'm not talking to nobody else. When I'm not talking to my people I do my clothing brand with, I'm not talking to anybody else. Like, it's came to that point that I've been that locked in. Any and everything has got cut off outside of this business. But it still makes sense. It makes sense. We're creating real life generational stories. These Zoom calls, all this stuff, this is going down. We're gonna look up at the end of this year like, damn, I really did it. I really hopped on these Zoom calls and end up running up $1 million. Really, you know? But I see people hopping off the call. I see people getting tired of hearing my chairman story. But look, man, that's not the end. That's not the end. Y'all not gonna hear, I promise you. We're about to turn it up a lot of notches. We're about to literally turn it up. Are y'all still with me? Okay. We're literally about to turn it up a lot more. Literally. IM3 is coming up, right? I want to speak about that real quick just for a little bit. IM3 is coming up, family. Understand that I've been in this business so long that I've been able to get to almost every event instead of the London event in 2020. That was the only event that I didn't get to go to. Every other event, I've been there. Excuse me. Every other event, I've been there, right? And every time I went to the event, I came out a different person. Every person that came with me that was in my business, they came out a different person, literally. If you're going to IM3, be prepared for your back office to do a 10X. Please be prepared because it's going to happen. If the back office did, if the business did what it did at I Am One, with only 500 some people in the room, I Am Two with a couple thousand, but I Am Three with 15,000, please be prepared for what's about to come your way. The successes, the rank achievements, the profits. Be prepared for what's about to happen within your business. This is the biggest event. Family, I literally kid you not. These events will do it for your business. It's about the experience. It's about exposure. Elevation, right? It comes from certain things that you have to see. It's going to be a lot of people within your business, even you. A lot of people would not have been able to see what we're about to see this weekend. A lot of people are not going to be able to feel the vibes that you're going to be able to feel this weekend. Be prepared because it's going down. I promise you, it's going down. Right after I Am Three, get back in the trenches. Do not celebrate. It's the summer, but we want to be able to live like the summer and the winter. A lot of people look at it wrong. It's the summer. Everybody wants to go outside. They've been on hibernation for so long, but we're going to lock in during the summer so all 365 can be a summer day. I promise you. We don't say we're going to meet you at the beaches and the banks for a reason. Let's lock in after I Am Three. Plan that event. Plan that home meeting. Plan that team lock-in. Plan that B&B. Get right back in the trenches. Do not let up because it's hot outside. You just left Miami. You feeling good. You ready to make your TikToks. You trying to, put your butt in the camera. Forget all that. Get back in the trenches. Get back in the trenches with your team. I promise you, 6 figures can be yours. But everybody's not going to be willing to do it. Everybody's not going to be willing to get back in the trenches after I Am Three. Don't think it's just fun and games because you went to the biggest event in the world. The baby pulling up, other special guests, cash giveaways. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, that. Don't think it's just all fun and games after that, family. We got more work to do. All right? So understand, family, that everything that's happening, your process, you joining, you hitting every rank that you want to hit in this business, it's on God's timing. Be grateful, right? Be appreciative for what's going on, right? Really love what you're doing. This business is supposed to be fun. Of course, it's nights, it's days that this doesn't make sense. Your back office it's not going in a direction that you want it to. It's going the opposite direction. It might not make sense, but it's your process. You're either going through a storm, you're about to enter one, or you just left out of one. It's nothing bigger than that. It's nothing bigger than that. You're either going through a storm, you just entered one, or you're leaving out of one. It's nothing bigger than that. Everybody's going through it. Right? Be the difference maker. Change the narrative. Bring a different energy to your business. Be the difference. I'll say it one more time. Either you're going through a storm right now, you're about to enter one, or you just left out of one. Right? Shout out to my boy Glow. That's all that's happening. Right? Nothing special is happening to you that's not happening to somebody else. It's not. Understand that. Right? Understand that. Get back in the trenches. It will all make sense. When it doesn't make sense the most, that's when it's going to start making sense the fastest. When it doesn't make sense the most, understand that. God got you. He got you. I promise you. He will make this make sense for you. Why do you think nobody can tear down what we've built so far? Why do you think there's no loose ends that can come in and tear down what we've built? Because this is God's plan. God wanted us to be young millennials and trailblaze this movement. He didn't want anybody else to do it but us. He didn't want anybody else to do it but us. He wanted us to trailblaze this movement. He wanted us to make Forbes. He wanted us to make Yahoo Finance. He didn't want anybody else to do it but us. He could have picked anybody else. He could have picked another country. He could have picked anybody else, anything else. But he did it through us. He trailblazed this financial revolution through us. Understand that. Be grateful that you're a part of that. Because it's going down, family. I don't want to hold y'all up too much longer. I promise you I'm done now. Chairman 10 is done. I finally can say I got a Chairman 10 organization with multiple Chairman 10s about to pop in the next 30 days. Y'all know who I'm talking about. P5s, we finna get y'all up out of there. It's done. The floodgates are open. NASA, the floodgates are open. It's up. We're getting JD to chairman 750 by January, not even January, by December 31st. JD will be a chairman 750 by January, I keep saying January, by December 31st, JD will be a chairman 750. And if they up the compensation plan, JD's gonna be the next rank, whatever they add to it. JD, you're getting there. Me hitting chairman 10, forget me now. It's about you again. It's about the people that gotta get to the next level. Let's do it. I love y'all, NASA. I promise you I love y'all. Let's get it. NASA to the mother moon. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. Chairman, chairman, chairman. Launch, build. Let's go get it, man. Let's get rich. I love y'all, family.